The F-35 is often seen as the most advanced stealth fighter in the skies today. But now, a new jet has entered the frame, and it's not American. Meet the J-35, China's newest fifth-generation stealth fighter designed to operate from carriers, dominate the South China Sea, and challenge U.S. naval power head-on. Is it just another Chinese knockoff? Or a real threat to the F-35? Let's break it down. The origins of the J-35. Back in 2011, China unveiled its first fifth-generation fighter, the J-20. The world mocked it. Western media dismissed it as clunky, copied, and years behind. But less than a year later, another aircraft appeared, the FC-31. The FC-31 looked eerily familiar. A sleek twin-engine jet with clear visual similarities to both the F-22 and F-35. While the J-20 was an air dominance fighter built by Chengdu, this second jet from rival firm Shenyang was more compact, more versatile, and less ambitious. For years, it disappeared. The J-20 won the development contract, and the FC-31 was left on the sidelines. But it wasn't dead, just waiting for its moment. And that moment came in 2021, when images leaked of a completely redesigned carrier-capable stealth jet, the J-35. A copy of the F-35? Let's not dance around it. The similarities between the J-35 and the F-35C are striking. The forward fuselage, almost identical. The canopy shape, nearly a carbon copy. The twin tail fins, wing shape, and even the stealth coating, all point towards some serious inspiration from the American playbook. This didn't come out of nowhere. Back in 2008, Chinese hackers breached the F-35's development database, stealing thousands of files, including data on stealth materials, targeting systems, and even intake designs. Coincidence? You decide. What's new in the J-35? This isn't the old FC-31. The J-35 has undergone serious upgrades. It now features indigenous WS-13 engines, complete with serrated nozzles for stealth and collapsible wings for carrier use, similar to the F-35C. It's built for catapult launches, not ski jump decks like older Chinese carriers. There are no visible external weapon mounts, implying internal weapon bays and true stealth configuration. Its electro-optical targeting system, EOTS, mounted exactly where it is on the F-35. Its IRST sensor, also in the same spot. The cockpit features a one-piece canopy, and the pilot's seat is reclined for better G-tolerance, another design choice lifted straight from U.S. stealth jets. Why China built this jet? To understand the J-35, you have to understand China's strategic goals. Beijing knows that if war breaks out over Taiwan, or if the U.S. Navy closes access to the Pacific, their economy and influence are in serious danger. So they focused on naval power. In just over a decade, China went from 0 to 3 aircraft carriers, and now they're deploying next-gen systems to go with them. The J-15, China's current naval jet, is just a modernized copy of the Russian Su-33. Big, heavy, and definitely not stealthy. But the J-35? It's built for the next war, not the last. How capable is it? So how does it stack up? Let's start with radar. The J-35 is reportedly equipped with the KLJ-7 AAESA radar, a system with dual side arrays for extended coverage, similar to Russia's Su-57 radar system. It offers 270 degrees detection, which is more coverage than the F-35's frontal-focused APG-81. Still, its overall range around 200 kilometers is believed to be slightly less than the F-35's radar. In terms of missiles, the J-35 could carry the long-range PL-15, which may outrange current American AMRAAM-MISS. And the new PL-21, rumored to have a range of 300 kilometers, could change the game if deployed operationally. Its low observability features, stealth coatings, S-duct air intakes, and covered engine nozzles are a major leap forward from previous Chinese designs. Chinese engineers even claim it's optimized for stealth in L-band and Ku-band frequencies, areas where the F-35 is more vulnerable. But is that true? That's still classified and speculative at best. The problem: reality versus numbers. Here's the catch. As of now, the J-35 is still in the prototype phase. It's flown, yes, but there are no confirmed production orders, no known squadrons, and no carrier-ready deployment timeline. Compare that to the F-35, which has over 1,000 units in service across the US and allies worldwide. With full logistics, combat experience, and real-world integration. The J-3, the fifth of, may look the part, but the F-35 plays the part every single day. What happens next? Don't laugh too quickly. China is dead serious about fifth-generation aircraft. The J-20 is now in mass production, with over 200 jets already built and plans to scale that number fast. If China chooses to mass-produce the J-35 at the same pace, it could field hundreds of stealth fighters by 2030. And even if it doesn't match the F-35 one-on-one, quantity has a quality of its own. The nightmare scenario? Dozens of J-35S swarming US carriers in the South China Sea, backed by destroyers, drones, and long-range missiles. That's not science fiction. That's the future China is preparing for. Final thoughts. So, is the J-35 just a cheap Chinese clone of the F-35? Maybe. But that might not matter. Because if it's good enough and built in large enough numbers, the US Navy could be facing a real, high-tech challenge at sea for the first time in decades. Let us know what you think. Is the J-35 just another prototype? Or is China about to rewrite the rules of naval air power? This is Found and Explained. See you in the next one.